Yo, what's up, everybody? It's B. Milton. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host here on the Redskins review. And you guys, the NFL is back, man. I know it's been a while. I've been missing the channel. I've been missing talking to some Redskins fans, but NFL's back, man. We just watched the first round of the NFL draft, and although I'm more excited about the second round in the draft, it's still NFL is back, man. And the Redskins went ahead and drafted Payne in the first round with the 13th overall pick. Now, am I shocked by this? No, not at all. Actually, I knew for a fact that this was coming. I knew that the Redskins were going to draft Payne, and if you follow the Redskins Facebook page like I do, the Redskins Facebook page shared a couple times a little drawing, an entry or whatever. What you could do is you could go on there and you could predict who the Redskins were going to draft, and you have a chance to win season tickets. And this was like months ago, and I went on there and I knew the Redskins were going to draft Payne, and I put it down on the little sheet, the thing or whatever, and I sent it in. I sent in my pick to the Redskins, and I said the Redskins going to select Payne with the 13th overall pick. And I'm really hope that I win those goddamn season tickets, because I was right, and I seen this coming light years ahead of it happening. Now, I'm not really like super excited about the pick. I'm not super like down about the pick. I'm the same guy who came up here, not long ago, and I sat here and I kept saying we're 32nd in the league in stopping the run. We need to get serious about stopping the run. But also at the 13th overall pick, when Vita Vea was taken right before us, the one guy who I wanted, he was taken right before us at 13. I just feel like there's a little bit more value there. I think Derwin James was a more talented player. I think there was a few more talented players there at 13. I honestly think that Payne is a more late first-round pick. And, we went more with the need at 13 than we did with the talent. And I'm all for that, but I just feel like Vita Vea was worth the pick. Vita Vea was worth going 12th overall. Vita Vea was worth going 13th overall. And I feel like Payne was more like 20th to 32nd pick overall. I don't think choosing him at 13th was the best value, or even a pick of need. I feel like safety is also kind of a pick of need, and we could have taken Derwin James. I feel like there was more value to be had at that point. When we're thinking about nose tackle, we need a true nose tackle, and Vita Vea is the true nose tackle. He's gone. So we go and we pick Payne, who's known more for interior pass rush than he is kind of stopping the run. We need to stop the run. To me, Payne wasn't worth the value of the pick at 13, because we already have guys that are undersized. We have the Ziggy Hoods of the world. We have McLean's of the world. We have these guys who we are trying to mold into a nose tackle. We have guys who we're trying to mold, just take out of their position and just say, hey, you're going to be our run stopper now. And that's what we've been doing over and over, and it hasn't worked. That's why I wanted the Vita Vea pick. I wanted Vita Vea really bad, and if he's not there at 13, I just feel like then we don't have the run stopper. We don't have the guy who's known for stopping the run, which we are bad at. I just feel like we could have gone Derwin James, or we could have gone a different. Derwin James was there at the time. Tremaine Edmonds was there at the time. That could have made sense. I feel like those guys are more talented players than Payne. Needless to say, I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. I'm not upset. I seen this coming, so it's not like a letdown. We didn't do something stupid and pick a quarterback. We didn't do, the unthinkable and do something off the wall stupid. So to me, it's just kind of like a mediocre pick. For all I know, hopefully we, our defensive line is much bolstered. Hopefully this guy comes in, Payne comes in and just transforms our defensive line. I'm still happy that we decided to go in the trenches. All right, I still am. I'm not knocking the pick too hard. I just feel like the pick that we had, we could have traded back. We could have gotten more value for the pick. I feel like the Redskins settled, and now we're sitting here and we're looking at The Giants taking Saquon Barkley at number 2. First of all, the Browns are fucking retarded. All right, I'm sorry for cursing. I'm sorry for the people who don't like me to curse, but the Browns are fucking retarded. You go up there and you take Baker Mayfield at number 1, and then like you could have taken Saquon Barkley at number 1, and then you could have still had Baker Mayfield at number 4. Like, I wish we got to play the Browns twice a year. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, we gotta play Ezekiel Elliott and Saquon Barkley twice a year now. So I completely understand we need defensive line help, but I just feel like Derwin James, the talent is you can't find a Derwin James each year in the NFL draft. You can't find that talent. We can find a Daron Payne talent in almost every draft, is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we could have either traded back into the first round for that talent of Daron Payne. If we didn't get Vita Vea, I just wanted Vita Vea. I feel like he would have stopped the run. But, regardless, I'm kind of I'm in between. Like, I like the pick more than I hate the pick, but I'm just saying I feel like at 13 we had a good place to pick, and it was worth more value than what we got for it. Time will tell. I don't know. Who knows? Hopefully Daron Payne is a beast. Hopefully we're all sitting here saying this guy is, the next, bee's knees player. I don't know. But, grading wise, tape wise, this guy is a smaller, more versatile guy. I wanted the big, strong, stout guy. I wanted the Haloti Ngata 2.0 guy, all right? I wanted to get a beast. And what we got was a smaller beast. Now, we'll see. Like I said, I'm more... And then what sucks is, at the end of the round, the Eagles also did something smart. The Cowboys took linebacker. Don't know much about him. I don't know. That could have been a good pick. Might not be a good pick. I don't know. But all I know is the Giants got a phenomenal pick. Probably the best pick in the draft. All right, so the Giants upgraded. The Redskins, I don't know. We got a mediocre pick. Then the Eagles, at the end of the first round, the talent... This draft didn't have a shit ton of people who were first-round talents, all right? There was a lot of guys who after Calvin Ridley or the wide receiver from Alabama was taken, there's not really that much first-round talent left. Like, everyone else in the first round is kind of a second-round pick. So the Eagles, yet again, they did something smart and traded out of the first round to the Ravens. I don't know what they got, but they traded out of the first round and said, hey, the talent that's left here, we don't want that. We're just going to move back and acquire more picks. We think that the draft is deeper, and whoever's here at in the first round isn't a first-round pick, so it makes sense for us to trade back. The Eagles did something smart. Giants did something smart. Don't know much about what the Cowboys did. The linebacker that they got, don't know. That could be smart, not sure. And then we're looking at the Redskins, just kind of like a reactionary pick. We know that we're going against Ezekiel Elliott, and we know we're going against Saquon Barkley now. We panicked, and we took Daron Payne, in my opinion. Now, also, in my opinion, I knew that the Redskins, even if Daron Payne and Vita Vea were there at 13, I still saw the Redskins taking Daron Payne. Why? Because I don't think they're. I don't know why, man. I just know the Redskins, and I know they weren't going to do the smart thing and take Vita Vea. That's why on the Redskins thing I was telling you about earlier, where they said, "Hey, who are the Redskins going to take with the 13th overall pick?" I put Daron Payne down. So hopefully I win those goddamn season tickets, dude, because I seen this coming a mile away. But like I said, even if Vita Vea and Daron Payne were both there at 13, I seen the Redskins taking Daron Payne. Why? Because he's an Alabama player. Why? I don't know, because it doesn't make as much sense. That's why. I just knew it was going to happen. So, I'm ready for the second round. We need a running back, and that's what I'm saying. It sucks. At the end of the first round, some running backs started coming off, and I know this is a kind of a deep running back class. Not every one of them, jumps off the page at you, but Geis is still there. I don't know, man. Could we trade up in the second round? I forget what our pick is in the second round. We could trade up and get Geis. I mean, I'm cool with trading up in the second round to get Geis. Not in the first round. Geis is not a first round talent, I don't think. Most of the running backs aren't first round talent besides Barkley. So, people did take the running backs late in the second round, which kind of sucks for us because we want the running backs in the second round. But it is a deep class. Who knows? Whatever running back that we get, I'm cool with. But that's what we need to go with our second round pick. We need a running back. If we move up to get whatever running back is there, if we move up to get Geis or whatever, I'm cool with it. Like, I don't want to move up in the first round. Second round, I'm cool with moving up and getting the guy that fell. Whatever guy's still there that we are in love with, that we thought, is either high second round talent or borderline first round talent that we think hey, maybe let's take that chance on him. Let's move up and get that guy. I'm cool with this moving up in the second round, not the first round ever. Trade back in the first round. That's cool with me. So let me know what you guys think. I don't really know what else to say. It's not really that eventful to me. It's cool that football's back. The entire draft. The biggest surprise at all, it has to be two things. There's two real big surprises in this first round of the draft. One, Baker Mayfield going number 1 overall. That is the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. That's the most Browns thing I've ever heard, was passing up on Saquon Barkley and going Baker Mayfield at number 1. If you're going to take a quarterback and you're going to go Baker Mayfield at number 1, you just had Johnny Manziel. You had the same goddamn player on your football team. I don't understand what they're thinking. So that was the number 1 shocker. Number 2 shocker was how many offensive linemen went in the first round. I didn't really know that many offensive lineman names, and they were coming off. Late in the first round, they started coming off, and I'm just like, wow, I didn't really know that talent was there. I didn't know that people, it's the need for them. The talent's not there, but the need is there for the offensive linemen. So hopefully we can also find a guard. Even if we went guard in the second round, we need to go guard, or we need to go running back in the second round. I preferred running back, but who knows? We'll see. If I missed out on anything, let me know. This isn't a very long video. I want to keep it short too, and I want I'm more into reading your guys' comments on this video than me talking for 30 minutes. Okay, I just think this draft wasn't super eventful. Like I said, I've seen this coming a mile away. I've seen it coming a mile away. The Redskins were going to have their choice at either Vita Vea or Jerome Payne, and they were going to pick Jerome Payne anyway. So, obviously, they didn't have the option of Vita Vea, but I knew the whole time they were going to go Jerome Payne, and I just think that's not the right idea. I think we had more value at the pick 13. We could have traded back. We could have gone Derwin James. Edmonds was there. That could have made sense. Could have paired Zach Brown with Edmonds, or not even that. I mean, in the first round, you want to draft someone who's going to be a starter, but also Mason Foster. Have Mason Foster and Tremaine Edmonds or whatever. Let them battle for the position next to Zach Brown. It makes sense. Have competition. It just makes too much sense. I think the talent is vastly there, more than Jerome Payne. I feel like Jerome Payne. Anytime we're looking at Alabama players, I mean, you got to think about the system that they're in. You got to think they're on the best goddamn football team. Yes, Alabama has some of the best recruited players in the nation, but they're also playing together in the best team. Allen was a good pick for us last year. Besides his injury, he was a good pick. Jerome Payne might be a good pick, but I just feel like Vita Vea was the stout man on the defensive line, and we didn't get the man. We got another Band-Aid. I feel we're just bandaging up the defensive line. We're not really fixing the team. We're not really we're playing reactionary. We gotta play Saquon Barkley, and we gotta play Ezekiel Elliott. We have to take Jerome Payne here. No, you don't. At that point, the run stopper Vita Vea isn't there. I feel there's just more value. That's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys want to take in the second round? Geis is still there. There's a lot of running backs still there. I think that's where we're gonna go. If we go anything other than guard or running back in the second round, it would be kind of a shocker to me. So let me know what you guys think. Hail to the Redskins as always. I'm not super upset. I'm not super happy. I'm just kind of mediocre about this. In the middle. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.